Bitter criticism reading the genocide dossier, but the genocide dossier looks it's over. Look. Hezbollah declares victory as Israeli forces intensify attacks in Gaza. I didn't get the message from this headline, but in its first statement since the ceasefire deal, Hezbollah says it achieved victory over Israel by Farah Najjar. You know, there's a pattern. I'm absolutely supporting the Arabs in general. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in Allah. I'm atheist. But this is not a really. I mean, everything is mixed, isn't it? Religion, geopolitics, all that racism, Nazism is all related. But yeah, I'm glad. I hope genocide is over. I hope genocide is done. Especially Palestinians are suffering like Jews, like Jews in the Holocaust. That's how bad life it's been for Palestinians. But I'm going to read it anyway. November 27, 2024, updated a day ago. The summary: in its first statement since the ceasefire deal, Hezbollah says it achieved victory over Israel and that its fighters are at the ready. Israeli forces issue overnight curfew on southern Lebanon, warning that traveling south of Litani River is forbidden until 5 GMT Thursday. What? Didn't get that. A ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah has taken effect amid hopes of a permanent end to Israeli attacks on Lebanon, as well as more than a year of cross-border fighting. At least 12 people were killed in an Israeli attack on a school sheltering forcibly displaced Palestinians in Gaza City. Israel's genocide in Gaza has killed at least 44,282 Palestinians and wounded 104,880 others since October 7, 2023. At least 1,139 people were killed in Israel during the Hamas-led attacks that day, and more than 200 were taken captive. In Lebanon, at least 3,823 people have been killed and 15,859 wounded in Israeli attacks since the war on Gaza began. That was the summary from today, November 27, 8 minutes ago. Watch. What does Lebanon's ceasefire mean for Gaza as Israeli attacks continue? As a ceasefire deal is reached in Lebanon, the Israeli military continues to scale up attacks across Gaza, leaving many to wonder why Israel has not brokered a deal with Hamas. And we have a photograph here. As a ceasefire deal is reached in Lebanon, the Israeli military continues to scale up attacks across Gaza. Wednesday, November 27, 28 minutes ago. How the small Lebanese town of Bar Elias became a haven from Israel's war. A haven. The people of Lebanon's Bar Elias say it is their moral duty to host newcomers uprooted by Israel's invasion of the country. Al Jazeera spoke to families who fled Israeli bombardment. Some 5,850 newly displaced people arrived in Bar Elias, a town in Lebanon's eastern Bekaa Valley, according to the local municipality. read more in our feature here. Wednesday, November 27, an hour ago. Oh, that was fast. Looks like really there's nothing to tell about about the war. I'm glad. I don't know what's going to happen with the hostages in from both sides. You know, I guess Israel will just kill everybody. If you remember, Israel have been raping the prisoners, civil prisoners. You know, regular people getting raped by Israeli military. That's juicy. I'm sorry, but that's terrible. You know, if you are normal people, you'll think that rape is terrible. That's what Israel have been doing since the whole year, the whole life. Anyways, the last one from the 1 hour ago, November 27, 1 hour ago. Situation in Gaza City absolutely terrifying. UNRWA say. Louis Wateridge, senior emergency officer from UNRWA, says the daily Israeli bombardments are absolutely terrifying. Quote, "What we are seeing here is very miserable. People don't have anywhere to shelter. They are in bombed-out buildings." Wateridge told Al Jazeera from Gaza City, where she said an estimated 300,000 people remain. Quote, "The rest of the population are under fabric, plastic sheeting, blankets, doing everything they can to keep out of the wind and the rain. But it's almost impossible. There are very few aid supplies for them," she added. In the besieged northern area of Gaza, all requests have been denied or impeded since the start of November, she said. Quote, "This means we have not been able to facilitate any humanitarian aid." November 27, an hour ago. Health sector in Gaza grappling with critical shortages, UN warns. UN spokesperson Farah Ak says only 5 out of 486 health service points in Gaza were fully operational last month. Over half were entirely non-functional, while 233 were partially operating, he told reporters at a briefing earlier today. Quote, "The health sector is grappling with critical shortages of medicine supplies, fuel, food, and water," unquote, he warned. And that's it. I'm going to leave this here. Looks like the ceasefire is working to prevent more bloodshed.